Here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
So it's the Thunder now. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with a screen for Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. SGA from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Hart outside. Bounce pass from Bridges. Anunoby passes to Towns. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Williams with the ball. Bridges covering. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
First free throw is good.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
And Williams drops them both. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. But there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Williams. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Towns wide open. Another 3 for New York.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hart against Holmgren. Hart kicks to Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now, here's SGA. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Brunson with it. SGA defending. Anunoby outside. Towns a screen on Dort. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
SGA against Brunson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Brunson. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Now, here's Anunoby. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. No good on the three. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Bridges, and there's another one for the Thunder.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Bridges finds Brunson. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from threes. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
Now, here's Dort. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. The three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Holmgren. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Hart outside. Anunoby outside. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
SGA on the wing. Brunson covering. And stolen by Hart. Towns high post. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul charged to Chet Holmgren. First personal. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Towns. 23 points his last outing. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Brunson against Mitchell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Mitchell for three. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby outside. And here's Brunson outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Towns.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Offensive rebound. Bridges, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And here is Anunoby. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." That go for you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Chad Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's New York. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Kolek, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Yabusele. Williams against Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot over Williams. And the Knicks miss again. Oklahoma City trail first. Inside. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Top of the key, Clarkson. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Towns checked in for Yabusele. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
On the court.
.135 left in the first quarter. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Trying to end the drought. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York leading by 4. Here's Kolek. No scoring in this one. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williams. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 15 points last outing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a 3-pointer.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mitchell. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. Towns is doubled. Pass to McBride. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Towns. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kolek, covered by Mitchell.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Second team foul.
And here are the Thunder now. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
For 3, Holmgren doesn't go for it. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Kenrich Williams out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Mitchell outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Kolek. Still scoreless. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Kolek. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Wiggins. His last outing, he had 18 points. Wallace outside. At balls, nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Clarkson. Now McBride. To the wing on the left. Towns for three. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Basket good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Kolek. He averages about 5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. Towns for three. The Thunder pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Towns. McBride on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Dort, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Wiggins finds Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace outside. Dort passes to Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. And Wiggins throws it down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Screen by Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt. That wing position feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams has checked in. Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one and done in that game.
If you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And so here is New York after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Shot on the wing. Come on. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell kicks to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Holmgren outside. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. Williams for 3. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Hits the jumper in space. Towns has got 16 points.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Here's Holmgren. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Thunder shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. SGA's checked in for Mitchell. A free throw off from Holmgren.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. All sorts of time. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. A 3-ball. Anunoby, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Hart outside. Brunson scanning the floor. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Holmgren outside. Five to shoot to the inside. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Hart.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And that one's good. Towns.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Holmgren left side. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on that.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Wiggins. Good on the second free throw.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here is Williams. After Mikal Bridges hitting the three.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
To the left side wing. Hart outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Count that one.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. Williams with the steal. This one for 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson from downtown. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Outside Williams. Dort passes to Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining.
With a screen on Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Oklahoma City. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. The Thunder leading by 10. Wallace kicks to Williams. SGA from outside. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Anunoby finds Bridges, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 9.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is the kind of fire J-Dub plays with. He loves coming back with a 3 to answer the one his opponent just had.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 9. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Cason Wallace. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Robinson a screen on Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's the toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hart.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And Hart drops them both.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Outside, Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. Letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Just moving the ball, you can confuse and frustrate a defense.
Yeah, so many of their points have come off assists, executing at a very high level. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hart outside. Outside, Towns. Latrey. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Williams. And the 3-ball is good. Williams has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bridges got 12 in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the paint, he's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Brunson with it. 13 points in the game. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Hartenstein with the screen on Brunson. And it's SGA missing. Knicks trail by 16. DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. And the 3 off target.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
SGA against Brunson. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now here's Towns. He's got 18. Hart, wide open. He fired. Sinks the triple. Hart's got 5 points so far.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Holmgren dishes to Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Towns with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bridges outside. And here's Brunson outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Here's SGA. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Knicks trail by 19. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Three-pointer. Towns, no luck. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
SGA against Brunson. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Pass to Hart. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got 7 points.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Now Bridges, he's got 12. Pass to Towns. Over Hartenstein. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. To end the run, Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Mitchell, he's jumped in for the Thunder. Brunson, left side. Hart outside. Oh, Anunoby in position. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. Bridges outside. Can they get it? The Thunder pull it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Hart. 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. And here's Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 21 in the game.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
98-70.
Mitchell against Brunson. And good that time. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Towns. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Now, here's Anunoby. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Holmgren. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Launches it. And the Thunder another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Towns after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Hart outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Holmgren against Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Carlson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Kolek, covered by Mitchell. McBride on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And here is Holmgren. 24 points for him. Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Taking a look at the Thunder. Mitchell is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position.
Clark leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Oklahoma City shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Wiggins inside the line. The rebound by McBride.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Towns. Clarkson up top. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns, the screen. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Pass to Kolek. Misses the 3. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Kolek. Here's Towns. Out to Clarkson. No good on the 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Wallace outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Kolek. Towns against Wiggins. Now here's Towns. He's guarded close. Over Wiggins. New York missing again.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Good on the shot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Clarkson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. And here is Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 21.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Back to Towns. Will it go? Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 24.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
Pass to Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Clarkson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Mitchell outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Clarkson against Caruso. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
82.
Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And stolen by Wallace. Here's the teardrop. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Top of the key, Clarkson. Outside, Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 27 points. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Wallace. Williams kicks to Caruso. And here is Wallace, defended by McBride. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shots good by Clarkson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Mitchell. Wallace, the pass to Williams. On the wing, Wallace, defended by McBride. Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Over the course of his career, you've seen Alex Caruso's confidence really grow with his jump shooting.
Now, here's Clarkson. 3-on-3. Caruso finds Wiggins, and the shot goes in. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Clarkson. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wallace. Zador's, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized. That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Kolek. Back to Towns. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wallace left side. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Here's Wallace after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Here's Caruso, and it's good for 2.
Wow, that is so strong. Caruso anticipating the contact and makes a heck of a play.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wallace. Now Williams, guarded by Robinson. Williams kicks to Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Towns down low, covered by Mitchell. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Kolek. Back to Robinson. New York moving it around. Here's Kolek. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Clarkson passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Hey guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now, here's Caruso. On the wing, Wallace. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so here is New York. McBride on the wing, covered by Wiggins. McBride on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our team.